Welcome back to AI ToolBox. Today, we're taking a deep dive into VideoDream.
Ooh, VideoDream.
Yeah, it's this AI tool is making some serious waves right now
Right.
by turning text
Text to video.
and text into video.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine you can just type in something like, a rocket soaring through a nebula,
Oh, wow.
and boom,
Yeah.
a stunning video appears right there on your screen. That's the power VideoDream is promising.
It's pretty incredible, right? What I find so fascinating about this is how VideoDream is tapping into a real need we're seeing among content creators. I mean, producing high-quality video. It's traditionally been such a time-consuming process and often so expensive.
For sure.
VideoDream is coming in and saying, hey, what if we streamline that workflow, you know?
So for you, this is about more than just cool tech. It's about a real fundamental shift
Yeah.
in how we think about and approach content creation.
Absolutely. I think about, small business owners, educators,
right.
people who maybe have limited budgets.
Right.
Or, maybe they don't have a lot of technical expertise. VideoDream could give them the power to create really engaging video content that rivals what we're used to seeing from those big production companies.
That's huge, especially when you think about how important video has become
Yeah.
for everything these days. From marketing to online learning, video is everywhere. So how does this magic actually work?
Well, at its core, VideoDream is leveraging AI models that have been trained on massive data sets. We're talking images, videos, tons of text. You give it a text prompt, and this could be as simple as a single sentence or as detailed as a full script. And the AI goes to work, generating a video that matches your description.
It's almost like having an entire production team at your beck and call.
Yeah.
But I imagine it's not just about the speed. What about creative control? Can you really make it your own?
That's actually one of the things that makes VideoDream so unique. You have a surprising amount of control over the final product.
Really?
Yeah, you can adjust the style, the duration. You can even fine-tune individual elements like the color palette or the type of music used.
Okay, so when you say individual elements, what exactly do you mean? What kind of things can people tweak?
So let's go back to that rocket soaring through the nebula. Maybe you want the nebula to have more purple hues.
Okay.
Or you decide the initial soundtrack is a bit too dramatic.
Yeah.
VideoDream lets you go in and make those changes.
That's really good.
It gives you a lot of flexibility.
So it's not just a one-size-fits-all solution.
Definitely not. And that level of customization is crucial because it allows for originality and personalization. And in a world where content is king, standing out is more important than ever.
I think that's a great point. And we're already seeing so much excitement building online. The hashtag VideoDream has been trending, and people are sharing their early creations.
I've seen that.
It seems like everyone's just eager to get their hands on it.
I think it speaks to a larger shift, too. It's not just about the technology itself, but what it represents, a potential change in the power dynamics of content creation. It's no longer about who has the fanciest equipment or the biggest budget. It's about the power of your ideas, and I think that's resonating with people.
And speaking of the online buzz, I saw one influencer even said that VideoDream could be the great equalizer in content creation, putting everyone on a more level playing field.
That's a powerful statement, and I think it really captures the essence of what VideoDream is trying to achieve. By making video creation more accessible, it opens up a world of possibilities for individuals and organizations that may have previously been excluded from this medium.
It's a great point and a perfect segue, I think, into the next part of our deep dive. But before we jump into how VideoDream stacks up against other AI video tools and what its wider impact might be, let's take a moment to think about what this could mean for you.
Yeah, imagine having the ability to just effortlessly create video content for your blog, your social media channels, maybe even your next presentation. How could VideoDream transform your workflow?
Yeah, it's a lot to consider. I'm already getting ideas over here.
Yeah.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll unpack those thoughts and delve deeper into the world of VideoDream right after this.
Sounds good. So before the break, we were talking about how VideoDream is really trying to, level the playing field in content creation. It's a pretty bold statement. And it's worth taking a closer look at how this tool compares to other AI video platforms out there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and we've seen other tools like Runway, which has even been used to create entire films. And there's Synthesia, which is known for those realistic avatars it creates. for, like video presentations.
Right, right.
Where does VideoDream fit in with all of this?
I think it's interesting how all these different tools are coming out, and each one is kind of tackling a specific aspect of video creation. So while Runway's great at long-form content and Synthesia is focused on avatars, VideoDream is really carving out a niche in short form, social media-friendly videos.
Okay, so think like those quick, eye-catching clips you see everywhere on X and Instagram.
Exactly.
So they're going for impact over length.
Precisely. And it's a smart move. I mean, short-form video is arguably the most consumed content online today.
Oh, for sure.
VideoDream is really recognizing this trend. And they're giving creators the tools to easily produce this type of content.
That makes sense. But just because it's quick and easy, that doesn't mean it's lacking in quality, right? From what I've seen, the visuals VideoDream is putting out are pretty impressive.
Right. It's really the power of AI here. Those models behind VideoDream have been trained on such a massive amount of data that they're able to produce really visually stunning results. And like we were talking about earlier, those customization options give you so much control over that final look and feel.
Speaking of customization, one thing that really struck me about VideoDream is how user-friendly it seems to be. It doesn't feel like you need to be a professional video editor to use it, which aligns with their whole message of accessibility.
But that's a key point. They've designed the interface to be intuitive, even for people who are totally new to creating videos. And that's really important if they want to truly democratize video creation and empower anyone with an idea to bring it to life.
Yeah, like that barrier to entry has been lowered significantly.
Yeah.
Which could be a game changer for, small businesses, educators, really anyone who wants to use video, but maybe felt intimidated by the traditional process before.
Exactly. Imagine a teacher who can quickly whip up an engaging video lesson to share with their students, or a small business owner who can produce a really high-quality ad without breaking the bank. Those are just a couple examples of how VideoDream can actually level the playing field.
I feel like they're taking what used to be a specialized skill set and making it available to everyone.
Right, and that's a trend we're seeing more and more across various fields, thanks to AI. Tasks that once required years of training or expensive software are now becoming much easier and more affordable.
That's really interesting. But with all this talk of, accessibility and ease of use, are there any limitations to what VideoDream can do? Like, for example, is it only good for those really short videos? Or can it handle more complex projects?
That's a good question. Currently, VideoDream is really designed for that short-form content. So it's not the ideal tool if you're looking to create a full-length film or a super detailed documentary.
So it's like having a race car.
Yeah.
It's great for speed and agility, but not really built for long-distance travel.
That's a great analogy. But that doesn't mean it's not valuable, right? By focusing on short-form video, VideoDream is really tapping into a market that's essential for online engagement.
Definitely.
And for marketing.
For sure. And who knows what the future holds. I mean, as AI technology keeps advancing, maybe we'll see VideoDream expand its capabilities and be able to handle longer, more complex projects.
Yeah, it's certainly possible. The field is moving so quickly that what seems impossible today could be commonplace tomorrow.
It's true. I'm also curious about how VideoDream handles music and sound effects. Does it have like a built-in library?
Yeah.
Or do you need to provide your own audio?
It actually offers both options. So you can choose from their library of royalty-free music and sound effects.
Oh, this is great.
Or you can upload your own tracks. This gives creators even more flexibility to really customize their videos and make sure they align with their brand.
Like they've thought of everything. But before we get too carried away singing VideoDream's praises, I think it's important to consider some potential drawbacks as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. No tool is perfect. And it's important to approach any new technology with a bit of critical thinking.
Right.
What kind of concerns come to mind for you?
One thing that worries me is the potential for misuse. What's to stop someone from using VideoDream to create misleading or even harmful content?
Right. That's a valid concern. And it's something that the developers of any AI tool really need to wrestle with. I mean, with any powerful technology, there's always the potential for it to be used unethically.
So it's not just about the technology itself. It's also about the ethics and responsibility that come with its use.
Absolutely. And this is where the whole conversation around AI ethics becomes so important. We need to think about how to develop and deploy these tools in a way that benefits society while minimizing the potential for harm.
It's a complex issue and one that we could probably spend an entire episode unpacking. But for now, I'm curious to know how VideoDream is approaching these concerns. Have they implemented any safeguards to try to prevent misuse?
So they do have a content moderation system in place that uses AI to flag content that might be harmful or inappropriate. This helps to ensure that the platform isn't being used to spread misinformation
Okay,
or hate speech.
that's good to hear.
Hmm.
But I imagine that content moderation in the age of AI is kind of a constant cat and mouse game, with bad actors always trying to find new ways to get around the
Oh,
rules.
absolutely. It's a challenge that requires constant vigilance and
Right.
adaptation from developers, but it's a challenge they have to take seriously if they want to maintain the public's trust and ensure that these tools are used for good.
It's a lot to think about. It seems like every exciting development in AI also comes with a whole set of ethical considerations
Yeah.
we have to grapple with.
I think that's the nature of progress, isn't it? As we push the boundaries of what's possible, we also have to be mindful of the consequences.
Yeah.
And make sure that technology serves humanity.
Well said. It's a good reminder that technology is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for bad. It's up to us to shape its development and use it responsibly.
Exactly. And that brings us back to the importance of these conversations. By talking about the capabilities and limitations of these tools and engaging in thoughtful discussions about the ethical implications of AI, we can really work together to create a future where technology empowers us and helps us build a better world.
I love that optimistic outlook. And speaking of empowerment, I'm really interested to hear what you think about how VideoDream could benefit our listeners specifically. But before we dive into that, let's take a quick moment to gather our thoughts, and then we'll come back for the final part of our deep dive. All right, so welcome back to AI ToolBox. We spent this episode really getting to know VideoDream, from its text-to-video capabilities to the potential impact it could have for all of us creators out there. But now I want to shift gears a bit and focus on you, the listener.
Okay.
How could VideoDream transform your approach to creating content?
I think it's all about unlocking potential. Imagine just being able to effortlessly turn those blog post ideas you have into engaging videos.
Oh, yeah.
Or what about breathing some life into your social media strategy with really cool, eye-catching visuals? VideoDream could be that key to help you reach a wider audience and really amplify your message.
Wow. I'm already thinking about all the ways this could revolutionize my own workflow.
But, I think it's important to acknowledge that not everyone's going to be ready to jump on this AI bandwagon right away. Some people might be a little hesitant, maybe even intimidated by the idea of using AI tools. What would you say to those folks who are still on the fence?
Yeah, I get it. It's totally understandable to have some reservations when it comes to new tech. But honestly, I'd encourage everyone to just approach VideoDream with an open mind, a sense of curiosity, Just play around with it. Sign up for the free trial and see what you can create. You might be surprised by how easy it is to use.
I love that. Approaching it as a playground for your creativity. And you know what? Even if you're already a pro at video editing, I think there's still value in exploring what VideoDream can do.
For sure.
It could help spark new ideas, streamline your existing workflow, or even just help you break out of a creative rut.
Absolutely. I think that's the beauty of AI tools like this. They can complement your existing skills, not replace them. It's more like a collaboration, a way to enhance your creative process. So for our listeners who are ready to dive in, what's the best way to get started with VideoDream?
Just head over to their website. We'll put a link in the show notes. Sign up for that free trial. And then you can start experimenting with different prompts and check out all the customization options.
And don't be afraid to get creative. Try different styles. Play with the music. Just see what happens when you start tweaking things. The more you experiment, the more you'll discover what this tool can really do.
And the community is a great resource too. Connect with other users online.
Yeah.
Share your creations. Learn from each other's experiences.
Absolutely. Speaking of community, we want to hear from you. How do you see VideoDream fitting into your creative process? What are your hopes for it? Your concerns? Maybe even some wild dreams for the future of AI and creativity? Head over to @AI4thePeople on X, and let's keep this conversation going.
Yeah, join us.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into VideoDream, one thing is crystal clear. AI is changing the world of content creation, making it more accessible and more empowering than ever.
It really is an exciting time to be a creator.
For sure.
And tools like VideoDream are putting that power to tell your story, to share your vision right there at your fingertips.
So embrace the possibilities, explore the potential, and keep creating.
Keep creating.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us on this episode of AI ToolBox. We'll be back soon with another deep dive into the world of AI tools and trends. Until then, stay curious.